That is Zach's favorite saying. Hey, what's going on, baby? Let's start the show.
You've known them to run their mouths about politics. Politics, schmalitics. Well, little did you know, they can run their mouths about other stuff as well. This is the Mark G Show. They have a natural curiosity about just about everything, from aliens, the paranormal, to the biggest natural disasters that have ever occurred on planet Earth, and everything in between. Two brothers from another mother ripping it up. And, oh no, we don't record the show. We have the balls to do it live. Call into the show at 207-370-5852. That's 207-370-5852. Be a part of the show. Let's do it. This is the Mark G Show. And now your hosts, Mark G and Gary G.
What is going on, everybody? So listen, unfortunately, the phone lines are not down. We're going to have a whole new phone number. We've already got it working. We tested out the phone service. Hey, look, there's Zach again. We got the phone line services working. We're gonna make sure we have a new phone line for everybody so y'all can join in and call into the show. We got a fun little podcast tonight for y'all. We're going to talk about some of the current U.S. events that's happening, a little bit of politics. I got somebody, though, that's been asking us for a little bit of talk about the Matrix theory and possibly the multi-universe theory as well. And Bendy out there wants to say, hello, Harry Ballsack. I see her out there calling him out, so we'll make sure we call that out for Bendy. But yeah, we're live on every social media platform right now. Hope everybody had a phenomenal week. We are finally here as a trio. We got Zach. Matter of fact, let me get these intros out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that can never get away without shoving meat in his face. What up, y'all? What the fuck was that, Zach?
Welcome back to me.
Yeah, welcome back, man. You're strutting a little bit, showing the nips. Okay, I see how you're going today.
I know, right? I had to, man. I've been gone for so long, so, I figured I'd give the people a show.
I see that. Well, Gary just sat there and looked at me like, you're an asshole, Mark. You're an asshole.
I did not agree to this, whatever theme song you're deciding to put over me.
Well, you find me a theme song that I can use that's not copyrighted, and I will be down. Play on Suno and get me one.
Wait, what was mine? Because I didn't even hear it.
You didn't hear it? Ladies and gentlemen, here's Zach.
Okay, I had to turn up TikTok to hear it. We're good.
You good now? All right. You couldn't hear it when I actually played it?
No, the only thing I heard, like when it went to just me on the screen, was I heard you and Gary laughing. That was it.
Now, Gary, can you hear your theme song when I swiped over to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's also because I'm on a fucking iPad.
Oh, that's right, Zach. That's right. You're the non-professional out there.
Well, you bitched about my quality on my laptop, so I can't use that, Mark.
Well, it's because you bought like a laptop that's 20 years fucking old.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been dying for the last few weeks, and I haven't been able to go get a fucking webcam.
Suck it up, Buttercup. If you were so worried about you dying, you'd quit drinking.
That has nothing to do with it.
Smallest
My
violin.
kidney is... Motherfucker, it's not my liver, it's my fucking kidney. So you know what? It's two different things when it comes to drinking.
Mark doesn't know about organs, though. He said you have two livers.
Mark doesn't know about organs, just like how he doesn't know about watching movies more than once. And by the way, Gary, I was going to tell you about this. We asked AI Trump earlier if it's okay to watch movies more than once, and he agreed that it is.
Oh. Wildly interesting.
What's going on, Astroflux? I see you out there on Twitch. AI Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. And Benny says you got 2 kidneys. Sacrifice one and keep going.
Well, I don't drink much, so it's definitely not from drinking.
Haley's saying just order a new kidney on Amazon.
I mean, I could.
You could. You probably get yourself a nice mechanical one. You'd be golden.
Yeah. I mean,
They probably have a better deal on Temu though.
I mean, that's true. Or if you go to Texas, you can probably get a new kidney at a discount right around the border.
I mean, probably. I mean, there's a whole world of possibilities.
Or no, better yet, go to, what is it, Colorado?
Well, what's Colorado have to do with
In
anything?
Aurora, Colorado. All you got to do is take out a few thugs that have taken over apartment buildings, and you can get yourself a kidney.
Sure.
You've heard about that, haven't you, Gary?
Oh yeah.
And now it's not just Colorado, though. There's now another state.
What's the other one?
Ah, shit. You
Is it
had-
Texas?
I believe it was Texas. Hold on. Let me see where it was at here. Because, I just saw it today. I was like, wait a minute here. So there's another state involved now where oh, yeah, wait a minute. My X app was asking me to join into my own live stream. Breaking news. Officials say that, nope, that's Phoenix. 911 call. 32 armed Venezuelans has taken over an apartment building in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, I said it wrong, Gary. Go ahead. Laugh it up, you fuck. How do you pronounce it, Gary?
Venezuela.
Venezuela. Yeah, fuck you.
Venezuela.
Well, no, it's not Venezuela. Whatever. Fuck it. I can't say it.
Vietnam.
Fuck you.
Vietnam.
No, seriously. You got to add the ANS on to the tip of it, okay? It's Venezuelans. There. Okay. Shut up.
Okay, apparition.
Oh, dear God.
Venezuelans.
Listen, I may suffer from a little bit of Bidenism on my speech, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay if you have a little bit of epilepsy. You know, I mean, it happens to the best of us.
Dear God. Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, see what I got to deal with here. We have not had a podcast with all three of us in a while, and this is how the show starts out.
Did you press record, Mark?
I did press record. We're live right now and everything, and we're recording the audio for me to upload the audio version of the podcast. You know
Good
what?
job.
Do you want to do your disclaimer, or do you want to
Yeah.
go to the boot?
Oh, we probably should do the disclaimer since I've already kind of talked.
That's probably the first thing you should have done.
It is absolutely the first thing I should
You'd
do.
think you'd know after doing this podcast for 2
Nah,
years.
yeah, Mark. I mean, he doesn't even know how to read, so you know this, Gary.
This is true. Reading and
He
comprehension.
doesn't hold knowledge. We already know this. Come on.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything on this podcast that you're going to hear tonight is for entertainment purposes only. Any views or opinions that come out from the guest on the show or from my brother's big mouth and Zach's asshole are the only opinions of them. And make sure you do any research if you don't believe what we have to say. Do your own research, folks. Entertainment purposes only. What, Zach? What? Was there something wrong with that?
Acting like I'm Ace Ventura over here talking with my cheeks, man. What the fuck?
Harry, we are all, well, I don't know about these guys. I know I'm voting for Trump. I'm a Trump man. I believe.
Are you though? Because I believe I saw Biden on your fucking TikTok.
Yeah, I'm
earlier.
pretty sure you're a Democrat.
I am absolutely not.
Yes, he
You
is.
are.
Explain
Oh,
to me. Explain
God.
to me how I would be a Democrat.
Well, you
Yeah,
had
okay,
like
hey,
I love
hey.
Biden on your wall for a little while.
Hey, I just want you to
I did
know.
a bet and I lost a bet. I got a TikTok universe to write that on my wall. So shit.
Hey,
It's
read what Astroflux just said on one of the things.
Yeah, I see that. We're not going to repeat that.
Yeah, well, it's posted at the top of the screen, so we don't have to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I see it right there. Everyone, report Mark.
Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, Mark, you're a party poop.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. I'll bring it back down once we get rid of his chat. What's going on, Amber Thomas? How are you? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. A lot of people talking about this whole Matrix theory lately, ever since back when Trump was originally elected. It says Trump broke the Matrix, and that's why the world has gone to shit and everybody has gone crazy. That is one of the things a lot of people are saying. I had a friend of mine ask me, "Hey, what is the Matrix theory?" Well, the Matrix theory is basically stating that we are physically not here. That everything that's being lived right now through us is a major simulation. Amber Thomas, we will definitely be bringing out AI Trump tonight as well. But yeah, so the simulation theory is pretty interesting. Sully down here, what the hell? Did Sully just rub a pickle in the chat?
He did.
I mean, I knew he likes a pickle.
I mean, is he trying to tell us something that we already knew? Is he finally saying it out loud?
He possibly could be.
Gary, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Pickle Sully.
Sully, yeah, Matrix is a movie. It's actually a great movie that I'll never watch again, but it was a great movie. But no, man, we could possibly be. Some people think that we are living in a Matrix, and that when we die, we're being unplugged by the machine, and we wake up in this other universe where we're living. That's one theory that people have. The other theory is, we were seeing about aliens, are we just a big ass video game like The Sims?
That'd be some crazy shit if we were, though.
Wouldn't it? Like, and we're being played by fucking motherfuckers up in space. Amber says, "Oh yeah, you watching movies?" Yes, Amber Thomas. That's all I do. I only watch movies once. I don't watch any movies. No, you don't have movie.
Yeah, Amber. Mark's got a problem that me and Gary have tried to get through his head multiple times, and he just doesn't want to listen to us.
All right. So Haley says, "So how do we feel everything?" So Haley, that's the thing, right? Do we not know? It's weird as shit, man. The theories that they have are absolutely fucking weird. The Matrix theories, though, is one of the ones that kind of makes you think and scratch your head because there's been some weird ass shit, whether it's been CGI'd, but when you watch some of these videos, it doesn't feel like it's CGI'd. Like, for instance, when birds are stopped in midair.
Or
people walking, or the airplanes. Yeah, there is that one with the airplane that's like midair, just stopped and frozen in time.
Yeah. And also, isn't it you that said something about like, there's probably not really ghosts. It's probably just another part of the Matrix that we hear, but we can't see, but they can probably see us.
Yeah, so that's a multiverse theory.
Yeah.
So the multiverse is, according to, people saying like this place is haunted. Well, what if it's not haunted and we're living in one of those multiverse? When you think about the multiverse, you think of like the Flash. I think it's a lot in the Flash, where the Flash is crossing the universes there. And where you're currently living, we'll say that your house is also in the same location that either someone else's house is, or a shopping plaza, or a gas station. So when you're hearing somebody talking in your house, but there's nobody else there. Yo, Daniel, thanks for the follow. When somebody else is there, maybe it's because you've come across that multiverse for just a second. That's one of the other theories out there. It's interesting shit.
I just watched a very short clip from a Lex Fridman podcast. I can't remember the guest, but he's trying to, I guess, fine-tune his theory on the simulation, where it's like every one of us is basically involved in our own individual simulation. Like, instead of like me being in my simulation and all of you are NPCs, right? Like, that's one version. Or it's like the Earth is a sandbox and everybody is involved in their own simulation. So it's like everybody's playing a sandbox.
Interesting.
And so it's like, that's why you can rise to the top. That's why you have whatever individual experiences and your individual perceptions and all of these things, right? Like, there's people who just are victims all the time, or there's, people who are highly successful because it's a game, because it's a sandbox, and either they've hacked it, they've figured it out, they know the rules better than other people, or just whatever the case is. And I'll have to rewatch it. I meant to rewatch it before the podcast so I could have a fresh like perception of it. But
Yeah.
I thought it was a really cool concept that it's just like basically Earth is a sandbox and everybody individually is involved in their own Matrix type RPG type game.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool concept.
And that would kind of fit the theory. And then what Haley was asking about how we would feel the pain. I guess maybe while you think about it, we have haptic suits now. When you're playing a video game and you get shot, the haptic suit will simulate that gunshot. Or if you get zapped, the haptic suit will simulate the zapping. So maybe if we're living in that type of a simulation too, maybe we're wearing haptic suits on the other end, and that's why we're able to feel the pain.
Or it's even more than that, where Matrix / Neuralink, where it's actually plugged into the neural pathways. So whatever our five senses, you can see something, hear something, feel something, smell something, taste something. That's all actually being like programmed into the brain to make you feel like it's something real. Like if you've ever had a dream and you've touched something in your dream, like you can feel it, right?
Right.
But you're not actually there feeling it, but you feel like you're feeling it.
So fucking weird. It's just like the flat earthers.
What?
It's just one of those weird theories, like the flat Earth theory, man. Like people, like I've seen like 3 or 4 TikToks this week for the flat Earth theories. Yeah, Mindy, I know the other camera saw that, and I can't take the other mirror off of TikTok. It really sucks. I just tried taking Gary's suggestion and obstructing the view of the other camera, and TikTok yelled at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did it say?
It told me the camera was obstructed.
Oh, shit.
That's what I said. I have a way of fixing it for next week. I know how I can do it. It's just going to take a little bit more configuration. Such a pain in the ass. Anyway, but no, man. I guess that would be the whole thing about the Matrix theory. And as far as the multiverse goes, someone did ask, how would they know your name? As far as the multiverse conversation, the multiverse, how would they know your name? Well, what if they've crossed before and they've heard your name, and that's how they know your name?
Hold on. What does that mean? How do they know your name? Who are they?
Krim, so when I was speaking about the multiverse, saying like maybe your house is in the same location as somebody else's house, and when your noises are other talking, no one else is around, you think it's a ghost. That it's just the other people living in that multiverse crossing a path with you, and you're crossing the multiverse, you can actually hear them.
For like ghosts?
Not ghosts, but other people living where you're living, but not there.
So like in another dimension.
Correct.
So they know your name? I'm confused.
They could know your name. What if they crossed over and they heard your name once, and now they're trying to contact you?
So like EVPs are just us hearing like
Exactly. Because what if you're a ghost to them?
I mean, I knew it was a matter of time before Gary started putting meat in his mouth.
We already knew he was going to shove meat in his mouth during this. Haley says, would our alien body have probes that make what? Haley's on a whole nother level right now. Haley, we went from multiverse, Matrix theory, now we're going to aliens.
I mean, we technically already said aliens because you're saying that aliens are playing us as a video game.
That is true. That is true. Well, I didn't say they said that's one of the theories. Let me correct it. I said that was a theory, not saying that's something I believe in. Astroflux over on Twitch is saying aliens are true. I'm going to think that Astroflux believes in aliens. Well, we do know that Gary wants to believe in aliens, but he absolutely does not currently believe in the alien sightings that we've had. And what was it, LA?
Yeah, Burbank or San Bernardino or some shit.
See, but like, what if this is like Men in Black and we're all aliens? We just don't know we are. We think, like, what if the aliens that we think are aliens are actually human, but we're aliens?
How much devil's lettuce did you smoke?
Got into the old catnip again there. I see, Zach.
I was say Zach definitely eating that catnip out there.
But no, I'm saying like we see aliens like how we think they're aliens. What if aliens see us as their aliens that we are aliens to them? You know what I mean?
I mean, technically, we would be aliens, assume if they're from a different universe.
That's what I'm saying.
Wasn't there? There was just a space shuttle too. Did you guys hear the knocking that came from?
Am I undercover Scientology? Fuck no.
Zach's actually, brought his interest into joining Scientology at one point with that.
No, don't even bring that juju on me, bro.
You were talking about it, man. You were saying how you
No, what
They
was
could fix
supposed
your
to
kidney,
happen-
dude.
You and Gary. No, you and Gary wanted me to go out front of Scientology and fucking FaceTime you both at the same time. No.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
getting kidnapped. I told you that's not happening. I tried to drive
Come
by.
on.
No.
All
Mm-mm.
So we talked about aliens. I'm going to bring us over to the screen share real quick. Let me let's bring us over to screen share, and I'm going to share a little audio from you, Zach. Gary, I'm sure you've already heard the Boeing Starliner crew reporting hearing a strange sonar-like noise out in space. Zach, I'm sure hasn't because Zach's not on X. So let's go ahead and go over to the screen share.
Hey, Haley wants to know what Scientology is.
Oh man, Haley, we can Scientology is a whole nother subject. Y'all give me 1 second here. We're gonna bring up X real quick on the board. So the audio I'm gonna play here, which should work automatically, it's Boeing Starliner crew are reporting hearing strange sonar-like noises a minute coming out from the spacecraft. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it. Now let me know if y'all on TikTok can hear the audio.
Houston on 2, got a question about Starliner.
Houston's with you, Butch. Go ahead.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me keep mic and let you hear it. I don't know what's making it, but I don't know if it's something that maybe is connected between here and there, making that happen. But anyway, can you do that?
We can configure that, Butch. Give us a minute, and I'll call you back when it's ready.
Okay.
Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST, if you want to give us a call.
Okay, I'm in Starliner, and how do you read?
5x5, how many?
Okay, I'm gonna keep the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Hear that?
At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything.
That.
All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads to see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go. All right, over to you. Tell us if you figure it out.
Yep, good recording. Thanks, Butch. We will pass it on to the team and let you know what we find. And Butch, just to make sure I'm on the same page, this is emanating from the speaker in Starliner. You don't notice anything else, any other noises, any other weird configs in there? Okay, thank you.
Houston on 2.
So there's that audio effect. Let me go back to the speaker screen. What do you think of that, Zach?
That was weird. It sounded like someone like banging a hammer on a fucking wall almost, kind of.
It does. This coming out of the Starliner. Mind you, I believe in the Starliner, there's only 2 individuals in there. There's the male astronaut and the female astronaut. They've been stuck up there. Matter of fact, they're being rescued by Elon Musk.
Yep.
Elon Musk is setting up the mission to go rescue them.
It was almost like
Do you
sound.
think,
It was
Right.
like sound waves of some sort from something. It sounded
do you
like.
think that's coming from Earth to them, or do you think that could be coming from, another planet?
Well,
galaxy?
as loud and clear as it was, I think it was coming from up where they're at, honestly, because I feel like if it was coming from Earth, it would probably be a little bit more faint than what it was.
All right. Nucleus says Starlink Uber.
Huh?
What are your thoughts on it, Gary?
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
We know Gary likes it because Gary is on that mission and hoping that aliens truly do exist.
Man, I told you, I am welcoming with open arms our alien overlords.
So what I'm going to do... All right, Chad, we're just going to overload everybody with a bunch of stuff right now because now that I know that we can finally get the trio back together, I will tomorrow probably think about what we could talk about next week. Or if anybody's got any suggestions, definitely shoot me an email. Let me know so we can all talk about it. If there's something we can discuss, whatever, we'll do it. But I made a comment to you guys about Chicago, Illinois. This is probably coming to every city in the United States very soon. If they've already gotten Aurora, Colorado, and now they're in Chicago, Illinois. Let me play you the 911 call from this incident. Gary, did you ever listen to it or did you read it when you saw it in Rose Alert? All right, so Zach, pay close attention, Zach. Pay close attention, Zach, because this is coming to a city near us.
Unit 10-3, I'm citywide. Person with a gun, 6124 South King Drive. Caller says 32 Venezuelans are trespassing the building, showing guns in the courtyard, and they have motorcycles in the courtyard as well. All they're filled. Nothing further, zone clear.
Hold on.
Hey, I'm sorry. You headed over to the ShotSpotter or to the 6124 on King for the migrants?
On King Drive.
All right, 10-4. If there's another available unit, arrive at 310. We had multiple calls. Person with the gun, 6124 South King. Also came over to disturbance large gathering. Said to be 32 Venezuelans trespassing in the building property, showing guns in the courtyard. They have motorcycles in the courtway, all stairwells filled. And nothing further.
So that's it right there. You imagine hearing that come over your police scanner, like in the same town that you're in.
Nope.
Speed. I know. I mispronounce everything, Speed. How long have you been watching my stream, Speed, to know that I am mispronouncing Aurora, Colorado? How am I pronouncing that wrong? Or Chicago, Illinois. Which one is it, Speed? Is it Aurora, Colorado? Oh, Chicago, Illinois. How am I mispronouncing Chicago, Illinois?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Oh,
It's not Illinois. It's Illinois.
oh, I like saying Chicago, Illinois.
That's how people would know that you're a fucking tourist.
So I'm watching this Tyler Oliveira YouTube.
Yeah.
This guy's dope. He goes around and travels to all sorts of crazy places. He went to, he's gone to Venezuela. He's gone to the gun violence capital of America. He went to the Bohemian Grove. He investigated a city that pays you to do drugs. He went to the Mexico border, cancer capital of America, etc. Like he goes all over the place, right? And one of his most recent videos was Venezuelan gangs in Colorado. And so that one that you were talking about earlier where they had those guns and they took over the apartment complex, he went there and talked to
Yes, he went with that gangster chick too, right?
No, he was with just he has his like video guys and he was there talking to the apartment managers. He was there talking to residents that live. There's like 5 apartment buildings all in that little complex. Okay. So he went inside. He looked at a bunch of the windows being blown out. A bunch of the units were like super abandoned with like feces inside. Cars parked outside. All of them were like missing license plates. He's interviewing immigrants who are there just to work. He's asking them about like the gangs, and he, I don't know. It's interesting. I'll send you the link. It's worth a watch. It's only like a 16-minute video, but it's pretty interesting, pretty eye-opening because he actually went there and interviewed the neighboring houses to that apartment complex.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I love how the chat, y'all got to keep us going. Seriously, sit there and bring up topics for us if you want our opinions on everything else. So Speed says a great topic that's hot right now is what is a combat vet? Well, I can tell you a combat vet is not Tim Walls. Hell, it's not even me. A combat veteran is someone who's been deployed to an actual war zone, not deployed to Italy or France. Not during an if they go to a non-active war zone, they are not considered a war or a combat vet. They actually have to fight in order to be considered a combat vet. Tim Walls is absolutely lying. Zach, what would you consider a combat vet?
Someone that goes and fights. The word combat is in that title for a reason.
Exactly. I know why Speed brought that up because Tim Walls is trying to claim that he's a combat vet. There's a clip of him talking about how the weapons of war should not be in the ones that like he used should not be on the streets in here in America.
What, assault rifles?
AR.
ARs.
There's no such thing as an assault rifle. There really isn't.
Dude, speaking of ARs, you want to hear some shit? There's a gun place. There's a gun place down here, probably like 15 minutes from my house. They're selling ARs right now for only like $500.
Are
Really?
they legit?
Yeah.
Going on Wolf Stalker. Yeah, there's no such thing as an assault rifle. It's an AR, which is an armor light rifle. Yeah, the assault rifle is something that the politicians have made up.
Every rifle is an assault rifle if you use it correctly.
MJ Morningstar.
Sorry. Back myself up over here.
While shoving meat in his mouth.
I thought it was
Meat,
funny.
baby.
Oh, Lord.
You can have assault hammers. You can have assault rocks. Whatever you want, man. Just learn how to use it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
MJ Morningstar, it's because I am live on TikTok, but I'm not. We're actually using a streaming software called EVMux, and I'm mirroring this podcast over to the TikTok software. That's why you see my little camera up there where you see me without the green screen, because I have to have a camera active on TikTok in order to be streaming on there.
No, guys, it's not true. The reason he turned that on is because me and Gary were concerned about what he was doing when we couldn't see his hands.
Because he has some busy hands sometimes when we're doing this podcast.
You think Trump talks with his hands. We see Mark's hands moving all the time. We don't know what the
He's
fuck he's
finicky as fuck.
Yep.
What are you doing over there, Mark? He said, "Oh, I'm just adjusting my soundboard."
It's only because I had some of that Hunter Biden good. What can I say?
Hey.
Speaking of that, supposedly Dan Bongino got some inside information that the Secret Service has been told to put the evidence away, that they know who hid the white powder or had the white powder in the locker. But they've been told not to release that information.
Hunter Biden.
But they can't destroy it. So it's sitting in the evidence locker.
Oh, it's just going to go stale, man.
So
I mean, that's good for them to have it go bad.
I mean, unless they just gave it back. They can't legally give it back to him, but maybe they gave it back to him.
Probably did.
My. But speaking of Biden's, where the fuck is our Biden? Where is Biden?
Did you say where's our Biden?
Where's our Biden? Well, I mean, he is our commander in chief, as much as we don't want to admit it, right? He is our commander in chief right now.
Mark, we know you're a Democrat, bro.
No, I am fucking far.
You just called him your Biden.
He is our president.
He's your Uncle Biden.
I don't like him, but he is our president. So unfortunately, but is he? Or should I say, where's Obama?
Hanging out with Big Mike.
Yeah.
Dude, the memes for Big Mike lately on fucking X are fucking insane right now. It is absolutely crazy. He was behind a really small desk today. Was he, Nucleus? So I heard, is he off the beach finally? Is Biden finally off the beach? I mean, was he like a-
He's hanging out with Tupac and Michael Jackson right now, bro.
What?
he's getting his oil changed at the robot shop.
Hanging out with Epstein.
Oh dear God! Here we go. I think he's still walking on the beach trying to pick up shit.
Trying to find some kids to sniff. That's what he does.
Then you ain't lying.
I mean,
You ain't lying. And he likes his ice cream.
that's how the kids, dude.
Well, I mean, they brought up he had COVID and he disappeared for what? No, that motherfucker.
Dude, there's some interesting stuff about that.
Hey, I guarantee you, he probably croaked, and they don't want us to know about it.
That's a theory.
Weekend at Biden's?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possibility because there is a 911 recording from Laura Loomer on X of them talking about escorting the POTUS to a local hospital. You heard that one, right, Gary?
I did not.
You did not. All right, let me see if I can find the Laura Loomer clip real quick. While I'm looking up Laura Loomer, why don't you two talk just for a second to keep everything going?
Nope, we're not doing it, Mark.
I'm sure.
No, seriously, you guys. No, seriously, you guys.
I'm sure.
I'm looking up Laura Loomer's post right now.
Yeah. Well, you look it up. Me and Gary
will up the damn post.
We'll sit in silence.
Oh dear God, you two freaking kill me. It's gonna.
No, we know what the fuck you want us to do, Mark.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna clip you two having your man thing. Let's see. Mr. J. Morningstar says the substance was located near a receptacle where they use surveillance computers to secure the location. Interesting. So maybe it's Biden himself.
Mark called it our man thing.
I did. I'm looking for Laura Loomer's 911 call right now. It's been a while. Can you search an individual X post?
You should be able to.
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me type in Biden 911.
I mean, I haven't been on Twitter, X, whatever the fuck they call it now, in like years. So I don't know how it works now. But
right. Well, I didn't know if you could search an individual page for a certain post. Let me just type in Biden 911. Let's see what I pull up here.
Dude, I think the last time I had fucking Twitter was like in 2014.
No shit. All right, hold on. I've got all the 911 calls. Spar, let's talk about this real quick.
Why don't you just YouTube?
What's that?
Why don't you just try to YouTube it? You probably find it there.
Because I know Laura Loomer posted it. That's why I'm trying to look up on Laura Loomer's page. Because she posted the 911 call. I listened to it. It's a long clip, but you can hear everything from it. Biden 911 emergency. Let me ask you guys. Shit. God damn it, Zach. You cut me off, and I was going to try starting a friggin' conversation with you. And then you just fucking cut me off, you dick. Now, Zach, now I got to figure this shit out. We were talking about the 911 call. I was going to ask you guys your opinion on something, and I absolutely. All right, here we go. Yes, because the father just showed up. What are you guys' thoughts on Trump being asked by the family of the few family members of the fallen 13 to go there and lay a wreath with him at the cemetery, at Arlington Cemetery? What are you guys' thoughts on that? He's getting a lot of heat right now on it because it is sacred land. There's not supposed to be cameras and so forth there. Mind you, Harris and Biden did the same thing. Not with the family of the fallen 13, but neither was the president or the VP there. Trump was asked by the family members to be there.
Where is this?
Arlington Cemetery. It's where we bury our soldiers.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this.
So it's sacred ground. There's not supposed to be any cameras and so forth there. They have a guard there. And it's a whole procedure when you lay a wreath. You guys, okay. I'm not even going to ask you guys.
I know where it's at and what it is. but I haven't heard about this, like what you're talking about.
Dan, do you? Okay.
Are you talking about how Trump went there and Kamala and Biden didn't show up, or whatever it was?
Kamala and Biden did not show up. Trump was asked by the family members to be there, and everybody's giving Trump shit. Saying
Okay,
that that's
I didn't know that they're giving him shit, but I heard about how Biden and Kamala didn't show up.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I found part of the links in the next post. All right. Wait a minute. I found the audio. I found the damn audio. Stand by. Or did I? Damn it. I found an article talking about it, the audio recordings, but it's not there. Screw it. I'm not going to spend this much time since you guys are absolutely not talking to start up a conversation. To give me a friggin' minute to find this piece of friggin' information. You two are going to sit there with your sausages in your hand, filling your damn.
Hey, tell whoever the fuck Mr. J Morningstar is to stop trying to come in. We're not letting people in the boxes.
I've already told him we're not going in the box. You might have found a video of Joe playing with a cucumber. I did. I told him we're not doing. We're using a software, so we can't bring him in.
I've already exited him out of the box like fucking 4 times. So you think you can get that?
Damn, Zach.
I'm just saying, man.
All right, I'm done looking up this information. Regardless, it's a 911 call. You can hear the 911, the police escorting Biden through past the hospital. It's a big thing, but I can't find it now. This is what happens when we don't do a podcast in over, what, a month and a half with all 3 of us?
Well, I was dying. I had an excuse.
You are not fucking dying.
I thought I was.
Okay, you thought you was dying and you are dying are 2 different things.
Well,
when was that? Was that just last month?
Yeah, that would be back when.
Yeah, I found out about it like August 8th. Or maybe a little bit before that, honestly.
Oh, dear God. And Mr. Morningstar would like to know, Zach, why you're acting like such a beautiful wife.
You know what? You're getting muted, motherfucker.
You do not mute Morningstar. I will unmute Morningstar if you mute Morningstar. Do not do it because he decided to come at you with a good pun. Don't be a
Don't be a Democrat,
I'm not
Zach.
acting like such a beautiful woman. Ask your fucking girl who's the fucking
Zach. Listen, y'all. Zach does wear dresses in the closet. Gary and I have seen him a couple of times when we call him and
Mr.
Zach,
Morningstar.
Wait, he shares those pictures with you too?
He did share those with me. He said he's meant to send them to his boyfriend.
Hey, Mr. Morningstar, with all due respect, go fuck yourself.
Salty Farms, AI Trump will be back a little bit later. He was having some issues. Wow, y'all missing AI Trump. Where's Trump at? Damn. Dude, I think I created a friggin' thing for the AI Trump over here. People have been loving him.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it, Gary, because I might try bringing him back on our show. I could try to give him another shot.
So since we're talking about Trump again, I want to take this back to the Matrix, to the simulation theory, the beginning of the podcast here.
Go for it.
Have you guys heard of the Barron Trump novels?
Have not.
So these were 2 children novels written in 1889 and 1883, where they basically talk about little Barron Trump and his wonderful dog. And it's just they bring up Trump and Barron Trump, which is the name of Trump's kid. But these books were written back in 1889, in 1893.
Is it a fiction, nonfiction book?
It's supposed to be nonfiction, but yeah, they're little kid stories. They talk about the last president, which is in New York City. What do they say? Castle Trump, They lived in Castle Trump, which is kind of like Trump Tower. Donald Trump uses the pseudonym John Barron back in the 1980s. And I guess that's one of the names in the book, too. But it says something about it being the last real president of America.
Hello.
He brings the downfall of the American Republic, allegedly.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second, chat.
So they're saying that he, Donald Trump or Barron Trump engaged in time travel.
Interesting. Hello, sir. Oh, it's telling me it's unable to access my microphone. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Oh, we got Trump in here.
We do. I'm not sure if he's going to work, though. It's telling me it's unable to access my microphone. So give me 1 second here. Oh. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. Can you hear it saying we're unable to access your microphone? No.
I don't
All
hear
right.
anything.
Give me 1 second. Let me try getting the microphone working for him. Let me see if I can get him going here. All right. So son of a bitch. All right. We're trying to bring AI Trump in since Gary has not met him. I'm having trouble getting the microphone going for him. So give me 1 second as I figure this out. This might have been why he hasn't been working. So let me see here. Okay, so if
He's looking impatient, Mark.
He is. He's looking like he's getting very pissed off at me. I'm trying to bring him in. If y'all bear with me, I got to figure out how to get him to gain access. All right, let me try bringing him. Let me see if I can get him to work the microphone off of. Shit. Let me see if I can make this microphone work. Miss. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, so we're trying to get Trump to work. We're having a little bit of issues. Work, microphone, getting him all I'm trying to get him really pissed off of y'all. So when Trump is pissed, it's hilarious, dude. He will cuss you the fuck out. I got to get him to work. So give me a second here. Let me see if we can, maybe if I bring up the stream again. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can, extensions, manage extensions. Let me see if I can, I may have to approve permissions for him. All the permissions are turned on. All right. All the permissions are turned on there. Chat, give me 1 second. I am trying to work on it for y'all. We're just having a little trouble with him with the microphone. Trump is unable to hear us. I don't think I can do. Let me try turn. Mr. Trump, are you able to hear us, sir? All right. Damn it.
Wake up, Biden. Come on. Can you hear us?
He cannot hear us because apparently I don't know what's going on, but apparently it's telling me it's unable to recognize my microphone. So that's better news. But the problem is I'm trying different microphone sources. I got multiple. I've got between all this. Let me see if it can detect this one. I'm just going to go through. I'm going through all the stereo settings. Dude, this is pissing me off. All right, so folks, I don't think we're going to be able to do it because let me see, manage. All right, let me make sure. Sites can ask for your permission. I have sites, Microsoft Voice Mod. I have it all set up, so he is turned on. All right, here we go. I'm gonna allow that. Allow. Where's my microphone? Camera, location. 1 second, chat. We're gonna make sure the microphone is enabled for Mr. Trump here. Microphone is on allow. All right, so it is allowed. All right, I can't. Gary, you'll have to watch the stream later. I am Mr. Trump. We are unable to get him going. No, Nucleus, the podcast has not changed, my man. I almost had Trump going earlier. I will go live with Trump here in a little bit. Mr. Trump, I'm sorry, sir. Gary cannot see you tonight. We're gonna put you out, sir.
So what happens if you just try to bring him back in?
It doesn't work. It's not bringing him in. It's the fact that it's unable to access the microphone. Which
Wow.
means I think it's probably because the microphone's being used on 3 different sources right now.
Probably.
Because I had to open up OBS over here. Well, wait a minute, Gary. You may be onto something. I may be able to bring Trump in. Give me a second. I just thought of something, chat. Hold on. We're going to try one more time. We're going to try bringing him in one more time. I can't promise y'all anything, but we will try bringing him in this way. If y'all give me a second, I will try bringing him in this way. If this works, this will be great.
This is a web source. It demonstrates how you can add and display web sources in your stream and improve the visual presentation.
That's it, Gary. That's exactly what it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it here in a second. If I can fucking find it now. Why am I hearing an echo? Who's listening to the stream with the volume up?
Not me.
Gary, is it you?
Nope.
All right, whatever. Here we go. Let's try this. No. Fucking. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I just tried going. I just had a source on here, so he's in this way. But unfortunately, it's not.
No, Nucleus, it really hasn't.
Not a Nucleus, not at all, my man. Yeah, I'm done. I will get Trump up after the podcast, y'all. I tried. We did have a nice flow. We had a nice flow prior to my employees starting to call out. And then I went on a 3-month stint of working nonstop. And finally got somebody, and now all of our schedules are all fucked up. Mine, Gary, and Zach's. So now, like, for us 3 to get together to do a damn podcast is a pain in the ass. And I never know when we're going to be able to do it. So it's like, hey, guys, let's do it. We had one planned yesterday. Gary had life stuff to deal with. We'll figure it out, though. Yes, y'all, I will bring back AI Trump later on. I will get him to work. I don't know. Gary, Zach, y'all got anything else you want to talk about?
Anything.
I really wanted to ask Trump about the Baron Trump novels.
Oh, I'll have to ask him tonight when I bring him live on TikTok. I can't get him to work now and here, so
That's all right.
I will ask him the Baron Trump novels.
Yeah.
Zach, remember that. Maybe Gary will be joining in the live stream so he can hear me ask him.
Baron Trump novels.
Baron Trump novels. We will ask Trump about that as soon as we go live with him.
So do you think it has to do with the fact that we're on OBS and doing it this way versus just doing it on TikTok?
I think it has the fact that I have OBS on, TikTok on, and EVMux on all at the same time. I've got 3 different devices running on my PC.
Okay.
And I'm also hearing a fucking echo now.
So when you were doing it before, you just had that through TikTok? That's like a TikTok thing or what?
It's TikTok and OBS. It's weird, dude. And plus, I got to use both cameras.
So it's probably confusing. What to go through.
Yeah, so the camera to my right, AI Trump looks at my camera to the right, and I stream so everybody else on TikTok sees me in the camera that's off to my left. Oh, yeah, dude. It's absolutely fucking insane. To make the Trump work properly. He's a cocky motherfucker. Gary, I'll make sure I let you know when I'm live on him.
Yeah, shoot me a text when you're live.
I do not have a dog wolf stalker. My brother does.
You don't have a dog?
Wait, I do have a dog. Yes, we still have Gypsy. Oh shit. Hey, I do have Gypsy. I don't know why I said that. But I do have a dog, but I don't have a dog in my room. That's what I should have said. Gypsy is sleeping right now in her fucking crate.
Mark, you are officially losing your mind.
I am. I think that Zach over there breathing hard. I think Zach's girlfriend's sending him some salty messages.
I'm not breathing
Yep.
hard.
That's not him breathing. That's hard. Got those busy hands out of the frame, taking after Mark. Huh?
Matt, the Trump AI is not working. I gave it a shot. I mean, I could try. I could do it before I even add the source in here. I'm telling y'all, he's not working. I will get him working after this live stream. I will try one more time for y'all on this, but I'm not sure if he's going to work. Hold on. It's telling me it's unable. God damn it. It's unable to access my microphone. Are you aware of the Mexican radar anomaly? I am not.
Oh, I just heard about this. There was a TikTok video about this.
What's that all about?
I think it's the same one as what's going on like over the Bouvet Island. Have you heard about that
Have not.
anomaly? So over Bouvet Island, there's been like these really random sonar radar readings that everybody that's in charge of those things is saying it's a glitch, but it's ending up taking up like the entire, what is it, the South Atlantic or whatever that ocean is. I don't know what that ocean is, but it goes all the way up to the coast of like, I want to say Africa, but it's massive, right? And then they keep happening, and then sometimes there's weird glitches that are, the one that they're talking about over Mexico. It has like this frequency, like a frequency pattern that looks very close to the Large Hadron Collider. It looks like the center chess piece for Iron Man. It looks like the Aztec sun. Yeah, it's like a circle, like it's a frequency, and then like there's rays around the frequency. And that was like a big, I guess, glitch, as they're saying, over the radar over Mexico or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You should look up the Bouvet Island. If you go on TikTok a lot, there's a lot of people that show the radar for the Bouvet Island.
All right. I'll definitely have to be checking that out then.
Yeah, that's a fun one. There's all sorts of videos on that. There's people who watch it live, and then when it starts, they post it.
All right.
Is that what you're talking about?
I'm guessing that's
Person on here?
Nucleus.
Nucleus?
Oh, Matt.
I don't know if that's one you're talking about, but that's one I know about.
Nucleus says August 24th looks like the Aztec sun. Mr. J, thank you so much for the confetti. I appreciate it, my man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, check that out. Bouvet Island and the Mexico radar glitch thing.
All right.
Fun
Chad,
little rabbit holes.
this is what I'm going to do right now before we end the podcast and I get ready to everything fired up for the Trump AI Live. Mr. J, thank you so much for the confetti. Gary and Zach, what would you like to talk about next week?
Scientology.
Not unless you go there and do a live, or
Yeah.
at least take a photo in front of the building.
Yeah. And you have to stand outside of the vehicle.
Who said?
Nope.
See, I want to see Mark dress up like Jack Sparrow for Halloween. Oh, dear God. Why? I would not look good.
Hollow Earth. That's a funny one.
Hollow Earth. I've heard about that one. Oh, yeah. What do you guys want to talk about next week?
I don't know. I can't think about a thing right now. I need time to conspire with myself.
All right. So since Gary's got to rub one off before he thinks about what he wants to do for a topic, we'll see y'all next week for that. Give me about a half hour, 45 minutes. It'll be a late night with AI Trump, but we'll get AI Trump up for y'all. Give me about a half hour. Zach, you got anything you want to say?
Always wipe front to back.
Dear God. Gary?
I agree
Fuck
with
it.
Zach.
Of course you would. Fuck y'all. We're out of here. We'll see y'all soon with AI Trump.
You've been listening to the Mark G Show. You may know them from